Welcome or welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. If you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner, and I love to combine the two. We're kind of going to do that today. Actually, I want to relate to you guys. I want to know, am I the only person who feels crazy? I don't know if it's like a retrograde going on. I don't know if it's just like energetically. I don't know what's going on. Someone help me. But let me know if you can relate to kind of like what I'm going through. And then also, guys, I have like a story time, and I am not trying to put anyone on blast, but I'm like, what is going on? I think that my building is haunted. We'll get into it. Before we start today's episode, you're gonna need a couple things. First, you're gonna need something to drink because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. I'm drinking from this really cute pink water bottle. I saw somebody comment because I'm usually like, the chain is so loud and annoying, and they were like, God forbid the chain wants to cleanse the energy. And I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Then if you partake in gardening, wink, wink, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get age restricted. Make sure that you have something to puff on or hit. This is my classics. It's a nice live rosin. It's Clockwork Lemon. Yeah, hey, so question. What the fuck do you mean not everybody is going to like me? Like, I know we've talked about this before, but I'm starting to get annoyed because I'm like, there's a lot more people than I expected. And I mean, like, people online. Oh my God, you guys. Like, TikTok is kicking my ass. And I'm appreciating it because I'm like, this is really helping me get thick skin if I want to continue like putting content out there. There's gonna be haters, but I think TikTok is just like a really toxic app and it's driving me bonkers. I can't be serious on there without getting hate. I can't make a joke on there without getting hate. I can't be confident on there without getting hate. It's strange. It's like I really like the app as someone who's just like a consumer or like someone who uses it just to take in content. It's really fun. Posting on there, different fucking story. Y'all, I didn't even realize that because of that, I was starting to kind of like censor myself and be less authentic on here as well. And just in, not even just on here, in life in general, I still like stood for things, you know what I mean? But goddamn, I was putting 500 fucking disclaimers. And I'm not saying that I'm done with that, okay? It's a work in progress. But shout out to the very sweet subscriber who left a comment that was like, hey, you don't need to do that. Like the people who are meant to hear your message and the way that you're delivering it, those are the ones who are gonna find you. And it's like, dude, you're so right. I literally preach shit like that all the time. And it's like, look in a mirror, bitch. Take your own advice. So thank you so much. And that was the reminder that I needed. I feel like Source spoke to me through you. I love how connected we all are. And I'm just like, you know what? That is definitely something I needed to hear this go round of whatever like this season of life is trying to teach me. If you think of what you respond to online as the same thing as like the spoon theory, like how many spoons do you have for your energy? How much energy and how many spoons do you have for taking in like criticism online, negative comments online, even reading the comments online? I'm realizing I have spoons for YouTube comments because it's like people are way more human on YouTube. And even if they have a criticism, they're not like so fucking intense and like come for your fucking throat. But when it comes to these like crazy TikTok comments, it's like, yeah, you know what? I am going to be more expensive with my energy. I'm expensive. Haters can't afford me. Obviously, I will always like be open to like valid constructive criticism. But you know what I mean? Like when people are just commenting like evil shit, it's like, I can't do this. I need to take a hit. Take one with me. So that being said, I'm really going to start working on just saying my fucking opinion. And if people don't like it, well, number one, I'm always down to be educated and apologize if necessary. So like, then I'll just do that if I feel like it's necessary. But number two, I'm also smart and I stand by my opinions and I stand by the way that I see the world and the things that I think. So like, I'm just going to move through the world with confidence. Fuck that. And I don't even think I was actually like censoring myself because I still say whatever the fuck I want. I was just spending 45 fucking minutes in a disclaimer just to say a 2-minute thing. And it's like, bitch, get to the point. Speaking of getting to the point, I have another thing I need to talk about. This is a story time. This is going to take up most of today's episode. But you guys, I'm up to here, okay? I'm up to here and I need answers. I don't know why I feel like I need to whisper right now because I mean, like, the people upstairs are home, but they're fighting, so they can't hear me anyway. But I think that upstairs is haunted or cursed or both. I don't know how that shit works, but I don't like the vibes that are going on up there. And we're gonna get the fuck into it. I have 3 situations that I'm just like, what is happening? And like, can someone give me answers? And how can I protect my space? I've been like burning incense and I'm always like energetically cleansing the house. We got crystals everywhere. But like, is it possible for just half of a building? Like, they're just upstairs. It's just us two here. Is it possible for just upstairs to be fucking haunted? Like, okay, take a hit and then I will explain why I think it's cursed or haunted or both. I don't know what to call it. every single couple that moves upstairs or every single person that moves upstairs ends up in some type of domestic violence issue. It's just like, so like my husband and I are just like, what is going on? And all this weird energy is happening. I don't know if it's like a retrograde. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Something happened again with these brand new neighbors. So first off, my first set of neighbors, and I'm not going to be giving anybody's names or like personal information or anything, but I'm just going to give you what you need to know to understand why I'm like, the day we move in is like the day before our first set of upstairs neighbors move in. Youngish couple, they got kids, okay? Everything seemed fine at first. Here's the thing. These walls, thin as shit. Thin as fucking shit. I can hear if someone rips ass. I can hear when they flush the toilet. I can hear when they're sucking and fucking. I can hear when they're cooking. I can hear a sneeze. I can hear literally everything. That's not their fault, and that doesn't bother me. The first couple went from being very nice to me and like kind of like wanted to be like friends with my husband and I to just fucking hating us for hating me mostly for my political opinions. Very funny, honestly. But my point is they would fight so much to the point where like neighbors got involved. The cops were called multiple times. CPS was called multiple times. And I'm talking about abuse. So like it was crazy, right? Like it was like, what the fuck? Like get them out of here. The neighbors could all hear them screaming throughout our whole complex. It was wild. They move. Everything seems to be fine, right? We didn't get new neighbors right away, but it wasn't like, I mean, it didn't take longer than a month for someone else to move in. Same fucking story, different genre, okay? Young couple moving in, got a baby, suddenly becomes toxic as fuck. Like another domestic situation. Rewind. I forgot to fucking mention, both sets of upstairs neighbors asked me to babysit their kids multiple times and then like were very disrespectful and did not like, they just didn't respect my time and the fact that I'm not a goddamn babysitter. Do I look like a fucking babysitter? I was like, y'all, I test cannabis products for a living. I'm high from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. I don't want to watch your fucking kid. And if I am watching your kid, that means I'm not testing out my cannabis products and that means that I'm not getting paid. So, not to mention, I don't know how to fucking talk to kids. I don't hate kids. I'm just uncomfortable around them because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't vibe with them. I'm not allowed to cuss around them. I'm not allowed to be myself around them. I don't hate them. I'm just like, it's strange that anyone would ask me to babysit. And I'm always very clear about that, right? But when people are like, it's an emergency, yeah, I got you, of course. But then don't take advantage of me in those situations and then not pay me like you're supposed to, stay an extra 3, 4, 5 hours more than you were supposed to. Like, don't do that shit. Take a hit real quick. So that's 2 sets of neighbors that we got that are toxic as fuck. Authorities have to get involved, or like I think they got involved. Like, I'm not 100% sure about like the second couple, but it was like close. So now here comes this little season of life that myself and others are in. Again, I keep saying retrograde, but I don't even know if that's what's going on. I just know it's something is happening with the planets. Anyway, whatever's going on right the fuck now, energetically, it's affecting them as well because it was a solo dolo person living up there. And now what the fuck do you know? They got a partner and they're beefing. And it got a little domestic violence situation. Here's my thing. That just freaks me out. It just triggers me because of like my childhood. So I just don't like that stuff in general. And it's not their fault that I can hear this. Like these are shitty. These walls are shit, okay? They're so thin. I don't think these are supposed to be 2 apartments anyway. I'm pretty sure they did some shit to make it work. So it's like, it's not their fault that I can hear them. But at the same time, I can, and it disturbs me. And I just have to also wonder, like, what the hell? Like, why is this happening? Like, is it the apartment? Or is it just unlucky that we just get crazy peeps? Oh, and you know what? Take a hit, and then I have one more gripe, but it's not a gripe. It's like a lesson / just like a phase that I know I'm just moving through and everything is going to be fine. Blah, 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 blah. Take a hit. I don't know what the fuck changed or what the fuck happened, but my cystic acne came back, and then I've been on a journey to like make it go away. And then as the cysts are kind of getting a tiny bit better, which I know I just have to go get them injected and I have an appointment coming up. But like, it's weird because as I'm trying to like heal the cyst, then I start getting like a rash from like other products. Just very strange. My skin is not reacting well, and it's all like hormonal stuff, like very much hormonal acne, hormonal whatever. But I thought that I like fixed that shit a while ago. I'm back trying to make it work, figure it out. But that's just another thing is like that was really getting to me. And then I was about to like let it consume me. And one of my best friends is an esthetician and she's always telling me like, first of all, your skin's not even that bad, so calm down. And number 2, try to stop stressing about it because stressing about it will make it worse. So I was trying to remember that. So I was sitting up there like, oh my gosh, like I'm just like not feeling very confident. I'm really insecure. And also they're just painful. Like I don't want to smile when my face hurts. You know what I mean? Then I booked another gig for a shoot and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this insecurity hold me back. Like I've been posting pictures pictures with and without makeup. I've been posting videos. Like, these people know what I look like. They know that I don't have like porcelain doll glass skin, and that's fucking fine. I'm still a bad bitch, okay? So I went to the shoot even though I was nervous, even though I wasn't feeling super confident. Holy fuck, I'm so glad I did. I had so much fucking fun. It was just so fun. I felt badass. I felt confident. And also I just hung out with some really, really cool people and we had a great time. And I know in my soul, they weren't judging me like, ooh, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cysts on her face. Like, I just know they weren't thinking that because of how fun and real the vibes were and the connections were. So that was the other thing that I had to work through this past cycle and this past like retrograde or whatever is going on. Having something that is known, because I've struggled with acne my entire life. I have a lot of reproductive issues and I don't get like fungal acne. I get hormonal acne. So it's like comes from the inside. It's like whatever, it's different. And it's a lot harder to get rid of. It doesn't go away like quick. And that used to literally fucking ruin my confidence. I would not want to go outside. I would not want to do anything. And I started to feel myself like feeling very, very ugly. I made a dermatology appointment. I have a bone to pick with how hard it is to get appointments around here in San Luis Obispo, but it's fine. I made an appointment and then I also started taking in content from people who had skin like mine, who were like not hating on themselves, who were still going out and being confident every day. And I was like, oh, this is changing things for me. This is making me feel a lot better. Okay. So that helped me a lot. And then that empowered me to, once I booked the shoot, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it because it is normal. It's skin. It happens. Like, and also they can always edit the picture because the nipple won't be there forever. I also switched up how I was filming these. And first of all, I love this background and setting way more than like the harsh lighting before. And I'm realizing natural light way more flattering to not even my skin, but just like everyone's skin. But like I have to film at a very certain time to get this lighting. I don't know. I just feel like if you've been feeling kind of like not your best, like you're not on top of the world in every way, shape, and form like maybe you used to be, or you've just been feeling that way, you're not alone. I've been feeling that way too. I hope I'm not the only person who feels that way, but I also don't wish that on you. So if all of my comments are like, I don't know what you're talking about, queen, I feel great, but I wish you well, I take that. I receive that. Thank you. Life is good. Life is beautiful. Let's take a hit. But yeah, I just had to let that out and see if anybody else is kind of feeling a little strange recently. A little bit like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, I'm riding the wave, okay? I'm just taking it as it comes and I'm figuring it out and I'm making the best of it. But I'm like, not the only one, right? Right? And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.